This story began one night about 10 years ago when me and my friend were 5 minutes from the center of the city and we were heading to a gig. He was a musician and had a lot of friends who were also in a band. It's because of this that when we were walking past this abandoned warehouse, it caught his eye. He noticed there was a broken window on the side of the building. He made the impulsive decision to climb up the building and then enter through the broken window. He said it was very dark and he could not see much, so he decided to put on his phone light, and from what he could see, he knew it was perfect. He wanted to use this warehouse so he and his friends' bands can play gigs there, sort of like an underground concert. And so it went ahead. Many bands agreed to play at the abandoned venue. They managed to get a generator to ensure there was power and that they could play, and it was really surreal in there. Word must have got out because there was a large amount of people at these gigs, and it was a pretty crazy time. On one of the nights, me and my friend decided to go exploring the warehouse to see what else was there. We went walking through a pretty dark area when we noticed something. It was a tent set up in the middle of the warehouse, really odd. We decided to inspect the tent and see if someone or something was in there. When we shined the light on the tent, there was nothing but rubbish and beer cans, but there also was a diary. I decided to pick up the diary and have a little bit of a read. What was in the diary would end up shocking me to my very core. In the diary was explicit details of a homeless man and his infatuation with a woman who was virtually a stranger to him. He explained how he had fantasies of stalking and killing her, and it was just full of nonsensical ramblings from an obviously crazed homeless man. I freaked out, and just when I didn't think I could get any more spooked, I started to hear some rustling. Was he coming back to his tent? I froze. My friend shined the torch on where the noise was coming from. Even though it was just a rat, we took it as a sign to leave, and we briskly walked out of there. We decided to leave the warehouse entirely after this, and we never ever went back. I think there was only one or maybe two more nights at the warehouse, and either it died down or the cops found out about it. My friend ended up keeping the diary, but I'm not sure what he did with it. Either way, I'm glad we never ran into the crazed homeless man.